Zekin, you know, we talked about the fact that this youngster coming through and getting off that sky, being on the raise. The fact that every time XSET have taken a
this is
site,
not
whether
looking
it's
good,
A
bro.
or whether it's B here, look at his positioning.
Yeah,
He completely
I think
caught
they're
your
gonna
boy Dre
snowball
off.
the
His
eco.
slashes are
Yeah.
obviously on point. He's buying so much real estate for the guys on XSET.
So I want to take a moment to talk again about that Viper's Wall, because I know we've touched on it a little bit, and there actually is a lot that's happening because of that util without anyone being there, right? That Viper's Wall goes up, and what that does is
I'm
on
going
top
broke.
of not just the Viper's
Investor
Wall, but the
curse.
smoke
I'm going
on top
broke.
denies any info from top ramps and denies any info from screens.
I'm
and
going
from
broke
side
by
top,
one day
right?
calls.
So that allows the attacking half to work their way forward. They close the gap to potentially get into top ramps. Once they get up there, you've got the remainder of that Viper's Wall that takes care of all of those miserable angles from heaven that you have to deal with, right?
Yeah.
Like those fights, they
Those with my dream to be a
You're
pro player
one
won't
working
happen
up
though.
ramp, so you
Don't say that,
eliminate
dude.
And then, because of the denial of
Don't
information,
say that, dude.
you can
I'll say it won't
give off
happen.
the impression that you can
Try
play
your
the
best.
ropes, play back in towards heaven, right? Like it's all misdirection, and I love how Aaron's using that util when they aren't hitting that side at all, because with that denial of info, you have to respect it.
Aiden, thanks
You
for
can't
16
just
months. What up?
ignore what's happening towards A if you're LG.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, it's equally responsible for these players to not
You ever played
only
Fortnite? I'm
gather
cracked at
information, you know, we always
Fortnite.
talk about gathering information, but denying information is
Played
equally
a little bit.
just as valuable. And we're starting to see that here right now. The fact that they're able to do whatever they want and, as you say, bluff the A hit or not. So definitely for XSET right now,
You can crank some 90s.
the Viper Wall is paying dividends.
And you can see, right, like the 1-3 rounds in a row, we talked about how they busted economy. Luminosity's back on just pistols. It's Sheriffs, yes. Dre being the one exception. We'll see how they play out. There's that util that we've talked about before. Ton of util. Speaking of util, out of a proto. And Potter, this was kind of like where a proto made his presence known, right? It was anchoring sites with Sheriffs on A as Cypher. Like this is it. This is where a proto became a household name.
Absolutely.
Gord, thanks for 2
His
months.
headshot percentage certainly helped him make that name for himself, but you're right. The fact that he was such a strong anchor. Up until this point, though, we haven't really seen XSET go his way either. You know, anytime they've gone into A, it's actually been quite clear. The only
Big game on
contention
Roblox? No, you didn't
has
dream
been
that. I
towards the
was.
B. So definitely for a proto, he's only got a sheriff to his name, and well, it's a proto, so he's got a sheriff to his name.
Right,
that is the strength.
See the tripwire, some of that util setup. The observers are incredible, by the way. Can we, just for a moment, the tripwire highlight, the camera highlight as well. But this is what I was talking about, right? That util allows you to take that ramp space.
We're not able to be in
out
this training
of,
because we're already qualified.
Mason, so he's gonna have to take some
That makes
of
sense.
those himself. It's gonna be flipped back.
Oof.
Dazzle gets one onto BCJ.
What
They're
a
gonna flip it back.
What a
On here.
call. Viper
Audible.
is here. The sound cues are there. Oh, and that toxic.
Oh, does he know what's out? He had to have
Should
heard
buy
him.
a little bit of time, but as I say that, Pure is just holding down
Yo,
Mouse
Kev
One.
Cody,
He
thanks for
doesn't
2
care.
months.
Only 10 seconds left on the clock.
I've been through that a
Somehow,
lot.
some way,
Maybe that's why I have a
Pure
headache right now.
or your boy Dre is able to get some sort of frag here. I say that, but it's just all down to a proto. And you mentioned it, Doug. The fact that they just beeline, changed their
Just us
entire
on
game
NV
plan, made their way
from
into
NA.
the rope, and turned this into a B split in a split-second decision-making. We talked about, we're seeing some indecisiveness on Ascent. This time,
Fuck,
third
dude.
map, right
Paul
when it
Cody,
matters
thanks for
most.
tier 1.
XSET are making quick decisions and quick reactions.
And the kicker is the setup was almost identical, right? Like think about it, it was Def
Get
in
you like
mid
this for
on
5 months.
Ascent. They thought about rotating off, they didn't. Exact same setup.
You gotta
They
sell
had
your
a lean
stocks.
towards
You're
A.
losing money.
They had Def
Listen,
mid-map.
the tournament's
He was
not
able to
over.
clear out
You
heaven,
only
and that
lose
was
money
it.
when you
That was all
sell.
we needed. Play off of
Okay.
that Viper's util, rotate back.
Okay.
That was a
Lower bracket girl,
gorgeous
baby.
play call. I loved everything about that.
Sell low, save
Everything.
money.
Absolutely. And
You only lose money when you
know,
sell,
XSET,
bro.
They're up 4-1. You know, this map, the third map, it's a little bit different. It's been so scrappy.
Yeah, it
back
sounds like
and
you
forth. We're seeing
subscribe to Wall
2-2s,
Street
3-3s,
Bets.
4-4. Right now, XSET, if LG don't have an answer soon, XSET are going to run away with this on attack split.
Yep.
My goodness.
That's ugly. So I'm going to continue to nerd out about Viper util. This vertical wall often suggests they're going hot and heavy, right? Like they're going fast.
Actually, they're
It's a
gonna go
hard hit
lower
that
bracket
way.
and bind
You
it
see
dead. And then
Uh-oh.
invest the Viper's Pit right off the bat of that. So now, I mean,
Oh,
it looked like it was just a
no.
ruse anyway. as they wanted to lean elsewhere. Crispy shots out from Def to continue to open up the map.
Good night, your boy Dre. He thought he could go sniffing around, but Def was just so ready for it. And of course, the fact that that bird gave him the information as well was everything. Aaron, he's going to start making his way back towards A here. The Viper's Pit should make things difficult, but man,
what's their plan here? They're gonna go through the ult with the sky ult?
So you still have Def.
Oh, the Cypher trip though.
Dazzle invested the Trailblazer towards
That's a nice
B, so
setup.
they should have a really good idea of where they're coming from, and they're pushing into the Viper's Pit, as you mentioned. That's so devastating to work your way through, but somehow they managed to get there. Keep an eye on Def. He's going to have to deal with some util. Aaron looking to get the spike down. He does just that. Oh, Def's been spotted. The Tripwire's there. They're going to give up his position. Pure not able to land those shots onto Dazzle. Crispy out of him to give them the numbers advantage. Jelly's being traded back.
But Zekin, he's biding his time. He's also got paint shells right now. If he's able to survive,
he waited, he waited.
Checking his back, checking the flank. Zekin gets taken out. It's all down to Def. It's not even planted for him.
Yeah,
That's a
Sky
beautiful
Cabbage
shot.
is too strong.
And they do have some
The
players living,
cabbages.
but that's a full stick. That's a diffuse.
So, and here's the thing, right? He got spotted by that tripwire, Def did, across mid, and then
Some of these teams have a better chance of beating 100 Thieves.
to go in through attacker, defender spawn, excuse me.
I'll be upset with the way they're playing now.
Position away. That's why you saw, as soon as, I believe it was
Still
Zekin
the
was the
Prime.
last player alive, as soon as he went down, everybody
All right, guys, if I'm a little more quiet now.
knew where he was.
The headache.
jig was up.
Drinking water. I don't know.
Yeah. Solid stuff. What a hold coming in from Moose there. I thought for sure Zekin was about to have a highlight moment there for himself. But Moose, his spidey sense is just tingling right in the perfect time, checks his bag, and just puts a stop to XSET. We've got a judge out on play here.
Oh,
Baby.
and just ran up with all the smoke.
Keep an eye on where he is. He's playing tight. Angle up in heaven, now rotating back towards spawn. The spike playing around the middle of the map. Believe that's a sage wall up as well. We've seen this
Maybe if
a
it goes to
number of
smoke, 'cause
times. The
that
thing is,
didn't make
Potter,
sense.
every time we see that wall, the play is different. This time, they put the wall up. It looks like they shoot right through it, and then threaten ropes.
Yeah, some noise cues going towards the
Guys,
ropes,
got the
but it looks like
judge.
they are going to actually
Ramsey
come
Khan, thank you for the
towards
prime.
this area.
But you just don't have that. You don't have info. You don't have real estate. You don't have much towards A.
Oh, but just breaking the trip in itself, cutting noise and doubling back towards B heaven. This could be the play, but as I say that, all the defenders, 3 here, and the judge, it's in hell right here, Doug. He's so blind!
There, the
Oh
flash
my
is there.
God!
Wait, how is he still alive? How is he still alive? He's not able to get one, but Pure does all of the damage.
What
As
is
he's
happening?
left alone, though, in this 1v3, he's
He's got just behind him.
armor to his name. He does have the spike. He has some time to work with, but no, he's been cleaned up. That we talked about it. You highlighted it at the beginning. The judge there was
comeback season?
gorgeous. He didn't have to get the
Possible.
kills, though.
Imagine an 8-4 half.
How did he not die though, Doug? He was full blind. Let's take a look at this. the
Me,
point of
thanks
view.
for 3 months.
Oh, Sage is blind too. BCJ ate a bird right in the nick of time. And he's just spraying, just holding his breath, praying and spraying, and he's not rewarded for it. Your boy Drake coming up huge with that judge.
Unbelievable. XSET still holding on to a lead, albeit slight, but a lead nonetheless. You see Def, BCJ, Aaron, they're all very close to having their ultimates online, but it doesn't seem like they're playing for it, right? Like no heavy aggression into Garage to get the ult orb or anything like
I'm
that.
pointing the flash first if he's gonna dog anyways.
Your boy Dre is holding an offing. He's able to fall back.
Up like an op or something? Did they think he had an op?
Actually, XSET have quite a bit of control. Now the Sky Dazzle, he is in towards ropes, so he has a little bit of information, but whew, this is a B pop.
Viper on A.
Oh, but the gravity
Kinda like,
wall. He somehow
what?
lands a shot with the showstopper anyway. Moose, though, it's good for
Oh,
2. The
shit.
cosmic divide buys him a little bit more time. He's got
Dude,
1
he's
HP.
1 HP.
Potter, you
Oh
look
my
at him
God,
fucking,
look at him
he
go.
dies right now. He does just that. A Proto able to trade him out, though. The spike is down. Aaron's going to have to creep his way forward. Still has the cover.
MA, thank you for the prime. The Viper wall is like how people default with Cypher cages, but you can reuse it. It just denies info at A.
Still have Def alive, too. He's creeping his way back towards the site. Still have some cover from the wall. The trope. Oh,
Oh
gosh.
no.
Player standing.
Filthy. but Dazzle returns it right back, leaving Aaron alone. A 1v2,
Yeah.
not able to land the
Just
shots.
spoiled.
Dazzle
Is
cleans him
the
up. We're tied up at 4.
casters also early?
No, it's only
Because they went before he had the shot.
It looked like
No,
I
it's
swear.
the players,
everything.
it's the players.
Yeah, the cams, I'm saying. But I'm pretty sure the video is delayed, dude. Like the casters were excited about Def hitting that shot before he hit the shot. I swear.
But you're right,
Oh,
the
okay, I
space,
didn't notice.
Yeah.
he
Maybe,
wasn't able to get it.
I heard
That
the player
is
screaming.
1000% a feels bad man.
Oh, 4-4. We're back. We're back to what this entire series has been all along, Doug. Just back and forth.
It's
Back
not delayed,
and
it's
forth.
scripted,
Neither
huh?
of these teams willing to give up the lead that
They're just
easy.
reading.
Trailblazer invested to clear out the middle of the map, but you see the spike
Dazzle.
leaning towards, but you're right. Potter, Dazzle.
That's all.
Secret
Making the plays
agent
they need to
behind
make.
enemy lines. It's all down to timing at this point. If he can get the timing right, there's a chance at something. Is he gonna be playing
Stuff like
the wall? I need to see if
A?
the wall is up.
No
Dazzle
shot.
making his way forward. No wall.
Ooh, wait a minute. He heard you.
He knows though. He's gonna see
Yep.
no one's gonna cross over towards Mill.
Oh.
That sort of communication
Okay.
should come through.
Wait,
We'll probably see the Viper
wait,
that's
dude,
installed
go
right now
away.
make his way back towards A to kind of reinforce this defense, but Zekin, he's going in.
The camera should have given some info as well. Now you see the rotation starting
Dude,
to
if
come
only
through,
he
but
picked
XSET
one
knocking
option.
at the door
I
will
know,
loose
he
open up.
hesitated.
BCJ has been cleaned up. T gets one as well. The Cosmic Divide coming out to buy a little bit more time as the spike is on the floor.
Wait,
Oh, Tig holding it down, dude. Oh my god, Tig's insane.
He's good for 3. Def gets
Oh my
cleaned up as
god,
well, and
Tig!
gets 4.
What?
Luminosity
Visual!
gets
Demon, thank you for the prawn.
Tig,
Classic to
he's
the
got
fucking map.
some matrix moves in him.
What
dodging those
the
bullets
hell?
like that. I
Classic?
can't believe
Yeah,
how
that's a
long
good
he
gun.
survived. I mean, the spray and pray usually
Oh, good
works
thing
out
we-
there.
Costly.
Zekin, I thought he'd be
We
good
didn't
for
see
it, but
any
the fact
kills.
that
I think
Tig
we
gets
saw one.
3,
Uh,
not just surviving, but
yeah,
gets
we didn't
3
see any.
frags,
Detours.
holds down the site.
Detours, detours,
Impressive
detours.
stuff. Wow.
Very impressive, and Dre keeps the op,
Yeah,
so he's
man's
going to be
fine.
able
We
to
saw
carry
one of the
that
4
into
kills.
this round. I know we haven't talked about him a ton, but he has
Zate's
had
music,
that
thanks
op
for
for
2
the
months.
last couple of rounds, able to lock things down. He's going to have it again. There you
They're
see
crawling
him
back,
holding
dude.
down
They're doing it.
Barrage. Make sure nobody's creeping their way forward. It doesn't look like they're going to play for
Fine, dude.
Orbs either way. They want to go mid. Moose good for 1.
Not
A little
good
too
enough
excited
here,
there.
Moose. Certainly, if you're XSET, you take those.
He
Probably
cheesed
going
with
to be
the
able
wall
to
behind
collect
the
that gun
box.
as well. And XSET, they got the jellies on board. And the res is coming through as well. A lot being invested coming into this round. And it's going to be a thrifty, if anything.
Yeah, it'll have to be. Given the investment, I think you're right. They're putting a lot behind this punch. They just don't, at least right now, have the fire.
Yeah, I'm on the left.
Do it, but I mean, so far, it's working.
Oh no, 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 the flash.
Do they follow up? Dre
Nice.
with the op. There it is. We hadn't talked about him because he hadn't done something like that yet.
Oh,
Surely
the
not.
Oh, that timing.
The paint shells. Your boy Dre has to readjust, and this Viper's pitch should make this spike be able to go down. And as I say that, Dazzle, he's got full B-Heaven control.
Winnable.
Yeah, numbers advantage in favor of Luminosity. You mentioned the
This
Viper's
CSM play.
pitch
This guy
still a
said
factor.
next
Dre's
year.
not able to land the shots. And surely you don't give him another chance at that, right? You play with fire once, okay. But surely you don't think you can get away with it again. BCJ managing to get the spike down. And here we go. No other ultimates online here. Proto creeping his way forward. Take. Oh no!
Oh,
That's
what?
the Viper pit. The veil's
Dang,
been
dude.
dropped.
Just spin the
Luminosity,
Viper.
a couple, but BCJ
Oh.
gets one, and that's it. Luminosity able to take it back off of the kill onto Aaron. That opened things up.
A split second, Doug. A split second more, and BCJ gets that third kill. 100%, it becomes a 1v1.
I think that's what you do,
and all
'cause
of a
you're
sudden,
bound to be
the
lucky.
possibilities become
can,
endless. The
like,
marshal
hide.
comes
Yeah, there's not a lot of
along
hiding spots, yeah.
and almost,
Legend players play ranked, yeah.
almost giving us
All of
an
them do.
incredible highlight
Except maybe
here, but
Moose.
your boy
Sometimes
Dre
here and there.
finding all the picks that he wants.
I see Dazzle, Tig, and your boy Dre playing a lot of rank.
Very, very close.
Oh,
Yeah, that was so gross. He almost.
But I
I
also
feel
seen him
like
scream
Drake
pretty
is
late.
down
There
with
it
the
is.
op, not gonna
There.
lie.
Crossfair on face.
What's up?
Shot just on the other
I
side.
think Dre gets slowed down with the
Timing
op.
just doesn't
It's like
work out.
Arena, they have
Looks
more
like we're
freedom
hopping
to
into a
move.
timeout, courtesy of
Yeah, I
XSET,
know.
and well,
I agree.
well, for good reason.
It's
Probably they've lost 5 rounds
clunky
in a row.
in this
They
game.
don't have momentum anymore. They're at a spot too. I like this.
this was 4-1, Doug.
Yeah,
XSET
yeah,
were
this
in the
is-
lead.
yeah.
We were just talking about 3 rounds in a row.
Yep.
My goodness.
It's like ages ago.
Yeah.
Ages ago. I do like this the timing on this timeout though, and not just because they've lost what feels like 36,000
2 more
rounds in a
rounds.
row, but it's because they're on a gun round, right? Like this is where you reach deep into that playbook, right? Like your bag of tricks, find the very bottom, something that's good and spicy that people haven't seen before, dial it up and let's see what happens.
Yeah, and you know, if we think back early on in the
thanks for the prime. Thank you for the prime.
successes of XSET all really came off the back of those pops. With Zekin just getting in there, double satcheling. It was almost a free A site, and he always was good to find the entries into B. So I'd be curious to see if XSET continue this defaulty
I'm hoping this headache goes away.
Back to some sort of site pops here to just get themselves some quick trades.
Yeah, a little something to change up the pace, perhaps. But if they do go mid pressure, like you're saying, look where Dre's set up.
Empress Grinch, thanks for 3 months.
Across mid map
with
an op as well. And he made it sing once in the last round. Had a couple of other changes. Connect. We'll see if he gets his shot here. Imagine there's going to be.
I've been drinking a lot of water.
A little bit of util invested from Pure. Let's clear things out. There it is. Ooh, a little shoulder. Dashes away. All right, so position's been given up, right? Like, that's a win for XSET in that situation.
Absolutely a win. Absolutely. And Pure, he's got the jellies on his back. Once they're able to push back the operator like that, kind of cancel out their line of sights, they're able to get that
coffee.
Get more and forward
Maybe I don't really drink a lot of coffee.
Off the sky
Wakio, thanks for 7 months.
Now, XSET, they've got
thanks. I think Rise plays tomorrow, right?
They do, but the thing is, Luminosity, like they have such a stranglehold on B. You see it. Dre's good for one. The Seekers have come out, but Tig's able to get one on Pure as well. He's still playing down sight. He's gonna get a shot.
The cabbages are so annoying.
Good for another. BCJ trades it out. The remaining members of Luminosity have now arrived. Both Dazzle and a Proto joining the action as BCJ gets a spike down to 2v2 here straight up. No ultimates to worry about. It's just gonna be gunplay and perhaps a little bit of util as well.
Yeah, and you know, Def, he got all the noise cues that he wanted, so now he's in the forward position in spawn. They've got a decent crossfire with BCJ, but he's all alone if he peeks deep right like that. Now it's all down to Def. 1 versus 2. The spike, it's not even planted for him.
No flashes for Dazzle.
No worry.
Has to swing out. Def not able to land the shot.
Oh my god. I'm so surprised that he got off this.
Gets a defuse. Luminosity, what's that? 5 rounds in a row?
Yeah,
6 rounds in a row now?
Maybe he thought it was like all.
I'm afraid that you're
Maybe he didn't even have it, dude.
That's right. And it was such a solid looking round.
That was scary, dude. Because Def could have killed him and then stepped back, and then it's a...
They're able to get the spike down 2v2. I'll put my
it wasn't half.
9 out of 10 times there. But the fact that BCJ, the sound cue,
no, it wasn't.
It should have come through. Def heard both players in B Heaven spamming the wall down and both reloading. So I'm not sure if that communication went through or not. But either way, the crossfire in the site, it collapsed in that post plant.
It just wasn't there.
Yeah.
Right? Like what they had the setup as you said, but it just fell apart.
Yeah, I played with Def in CS.
Salvage what has been.
I could have gone really badly.
Second quarter. Of this first half, you see the Viper spin has been used mid map.
What the fuck? Oh my god, double flash 6 for 3 months.
You can't really prep for that one, Doug. You can't really prep. Zekin is gonna get topped off by his friend in Sky. Full health once again, and Tig, he's gonna try his hand at equalizing things, and he's good for it.
He is indeed. Peeks out, deals the damage, goes right back into safety. The spike starting to rotate towards A. You hear the Seekers have been used across mid-map. That's it for now. You still have Tig with the Cosmic Divide to work with as well. Let's see what XSET opt to do. They've playing this one very quietly after the ruckus that was caused across mid-map.
Never mind.
We've seen XSET in this exact scenario before with Def lurking towards the ropes and this A hit coming through. Zekin, he's been good for these entries. There's just the one jet. Your boy Dre with the operator.
Oh my god, the suck helped him.
He's good for it.
No, that's so unlucky. I hate it when that happens, bro. It feels like the suck helps him, bro. Like the guy was gonna peek in an angle.
Folks were gathered up, but that's all it really was. Now Zekin with the op, able to get a third on the round onto Tig.
And also in this game, you're accurate moving.
In favor of XSET, it's just down to Dazzle and a Proto, and Pure are looking to make sure that's all it was. Drops as Dazzle cleans him up a 3v2. Aaron back in the same spot where his teammate was. Zekin with the showstopper. No need. As the damage comes in from heaven, Def shows up. Cleans up Dazzle. 5-7 half.
It's workable.
In favor of Luminosity. And again,
water thanks
given
for
how things started, for Luminosity, this is wonderful.
You take those. You definitely take those if you're LG. And I like the fact that you mentioned that Def, at the end there, was always going to flank, right? So even though things could have got a little bit hairy. The XSET were in full control there. That post plant was easy breezy.
Or on Sheriff.
Luminosity looking very good here at the end of this first half. We'll see if they can carry it on into the second. We're going to throw it to a break. When we return, that's all that's left. The last half on a split. Don't go anywhere.
7-5. It's not over yet. What's this? I did not get the iron chair. Don't tell every album was okay. For this headache.
Let's enjoy the show.
But then they rattle off 4 rounds in a row. You think, well, this might get out of control. This may get ugly. Luminosity punch right back.
6 rounds in a row. I mean, if you're punching right back and you get 6 rounds in a row, you're punching pretty hard.
Yeah.
And that's what we've seen coming through from LG. And the fact that we've seen so many heroes stepping up, right? I mean, it's your boy Dre, it's Tig, it's a Proto, it is Moose and Dazzle. All 5 of these guys are just kind of peaking right in the nick of time.
He's freaking parallel Viper walls early on towards A in this pistol. Again, Luminosity are on the attack here. They're looking to test their metal towards A. A little bit of ramp control as well. And they've gotten up ramp. They have Heaven Potter.
They're not being quiet about it either.
No.
They are stomping and thunderfooting around. They've got all of A Heaven. The dog should give a little bit of information. And take a look at all of these XSET guys. They're all stuck in spawn. No one in the site.
Freaking Clydesdales working their way up there. I don't think XSET were convinced that that was a hit. BCJ rotated back towards B. Now he's going to pull back as the spike has gone down on A, so their suspicions were confirmed. Luminosity gets the spike down, and they have some site control. They have some heaven control as well. This is going to be brutal for them to take back. A Proto good for one. A Proto make that. He's good for two. Looking for more. Yeah, baby. He gets three. And he's not done quite yet. He only has 39 HP to his name. Spike continuing to tick away. Tags up another. A Proto's just been a man possessed in this round as he's continuing to cause damage. Maybe not with his gun, with the util. They're leaving it down to him. A Proto.
Carry Blossom and Lil Juan 6 months.
What do we talk about? A Proto on this site.
Holy shit.
Maybe it was on
Okay, I just missed pistol.
The results are the same.
It's just natural. It's
Nice.
natural.
It starts the pistol. I'm out of water.
No,
Sorry,
they
guys.
have to win
Even though he's getting pinched, he's getting crunched, it doesn't phase him.
Dre has
He's
been
hitting
a
all
real
the
game.
shots, the camera.
Mac up, thanks for
perfection.
the 4 months.
This is LG winning a pistol that, as you mentioned, Doug, the rotations came in a little late for these XSET guys.
It just seemed like they weren't convinced.
Yeah.
Right? And Luminosity doubled down, but again, Proto's util.
Give me a reading for it, Luminosity.
What, you know, and I think the fact that there was so much noise, it was so loud across A Heaven, it kind of makes you wonder, why are these guys thunderfooting? Why are they being
sheriffs,
so
man, the
loud
sheriff.
right now? So definitely that sort of second guessing comes into play. Death, that's a beautiful shot
steak.
to start things off.
We've busted economy in situations like this a number of times.
The high on.
If LG loses this, I'm losing
somehow
too.
find their way to make it happen. This is an excellent start. Now, no
Moose,
Pure.
okay.
Pure has a shorty. Pure has a shorty.
No way. BCJ got a kill there.
In favor, excuse me, of XSET.
Yeah, the fact that BCJ gets away with that sort of burst kill there
Our donut, thanks for 6 months.
would mean a lot. Moose, he's got the side control. The
Unlucky.
spike is coming in a little bit late. This molly
All good.
should allow the spike to go down.
And I love
So
this
bad,
setup
man.
here for Moose, because when the wall's up, when they push through that, they have to look both ways, right? Like, you don't know what side you're on. If you have some util, yeah, you can flash off of that, but
Oh no!
Oh, he missed the nade.
The paint shell's just
Thank
barely
God.
missing that instance. It absolutely could have been everything for these XSET guys in this retake. But they slowed down once more. They do have the man advantage, but just a frenzies and barely any utility here.
And so this is what I'm getting at. Look at how they're set up off of that Viper's wall. The members of Luminosity, it's almost like a straight line.
he's on.
forcing them to swing out
way,
and look
bro.
both ways. Def good for
They're just
one.
waiting. They're just waiting for
Def is good
peaks,
one
dude,
as
and they're
well.
giving it to him.
Wants to make
That's
it
not
all
real.
happen, and no, he's not.
That's not
Economy
real,
busted
dude. They
yet
just
again.
all took
Another
peaks.
3-round
Why?
win for
Why was he
XSET.
pushing
Well,
new
if
box?
you can do that,
Just hit
maybe you don't
Priller.
need
What?
Yeah, and maybe you don't need the paint shells to
Fuck,
land
that
either.
makes me
My
mad,
goodness,
dude.
XSET somehow make this thrifty work. Sure, there was a little bit of whiffs. I mean, the Spectre at that range, you could see that Moose, he wanted
Who was that? That pushed pillar.
He
That pushed
wanted
new
a
box. Why
multi-kill.
didn't he just sit back
Unfortunately,
pillar?
The bullets are kind of
Proto,
like
what the
Spectre.
fuck is a Proto doing there?
and,
Why?
tickles just
Yeah,
a
the
little
trip
bit,
too.
unfortunately, and man,
Yeah, why is he
Yeah, the triple
pushing?
new box.
I can't believe the amount of thrifties we're seeing 2 times.
Let's go.
now,
Good job.
that's the first time we see him pop off.
He's getting hyped.
Like, he's in there.
All good, all
Full on.
good.
Full on in there. You see the
Is
early
it?
wall coming out
No.
from
but-
BCJ, deny any easy entrance towards mid.
It's fine,
As
we
we
were buying the
expect.
deep in the lower
Luminosity
bracket.
back to pistols. They do have a ghost and a couple of sheriffs to work with, but gun advantage in favor of XSET.
And LG, I mean, we keep talking about these thrifties. They absolutely need to make this round clean.
Yeah,
Get some confidence under their belt. Start the second half right.
and at this point, like, damaging economy is the name of the game, right? Well,
Not bad.
I mean, okay, I guess. A Proto got one. But you see Moose and a Proto are both just so weak. Pure is still able to hold down Heaven. You've got good guy Zekin swinging out, and you saw that off the flash, right? Full send. Cupid shuffle his way across.
Yeah, Jay's getting
with
so
the
unlucky
Spectre,
this
deal as
game,
much
bro. I
damage
feel
as he can.
bad,
That's
man.
exactly what he does.
Cupid shuffle
Who?
indeed.
Dre?
Even the boom bot to
Yeah.
kind of secure it
Yeah,
there
like
at the end.
3-14.
Clean round.
He's
And
getting
we're
unlucky,
talking
though,
about it.
like-
XSET,
Yeah.
That's, you need those feel-good rounds when you're trying to rally for a comeback like this.
Yep.
Oh, baby. Go. It's fucking go.
Yes.
Let's go, Jordan. Let's go.
That's the worst. You get left hanging. Yo, Jordan.
Come
Jordan,
on.
bro, come on. All right, we'll see now. XSET, they still have some Spectres to work with, but they do have an op in the hands of Def. Rifles across the board for Luminosity, no early space
no.
taken away. Def not able to land the shot.
He is able to
Astra.
survive and reposition himself, and that should mean a lot for that operator in his hands. Definitely could have been a huge opportunity. Your boy Drake's probably going to follow that dog up. Perfect utility.
Perfect indeed, and really through all of that, nothing's been gained, right? You know you can't really work your way A quite yet because you've got the Sage wall. Now it's just been shot through. We'll see how they opt to play this. Operto looking to work the middle of the map. Again, they have rifles here. Like the advantage should be their way. If you're Luminosity, this one has to be clean.
Yeah, it certainly does. The site, Sage is just going to make her way into elbow here, but he's going to be all alone. Sure, Raze is in heaven, maybe a
Flip on the
crossfire can
Sage.
happen, but there's going to be so much pressure on Sage's back here.
BCJ is going to have to go big. No, he's
Oh,
not
Dazzle
able to
got the
get
kill.
anything. I like
Oh
how
my God,
Operto's
through the
playing
nade.
mid-map as well, cut off any sort of rotations.
Really,
Now he's
Freckle
gonna be able to
Orgies?
get up till 10.
Damn, dude.
Spike still hasn't been planted.
Did you play?
Now it's going to go down.
I think it was, yeah,
Courtesy of
perfect.
Tig.
Like
Aaron,
2 ramp, 1 rose, 1
It's a good post plant.
Yeah.
You do still have the neural theft from Operto as well.
Golden under. Yeah, so did you play?
I think they gotta get first contact, because if they flood
All
side,
four
they
members
can
are
probably
coming
lose.
out to spawn. The bird should do something, but it doesn't. Your boy Dre, he's good for it. Does take out Zekin. They've made it out into spawn. Pure, he's good for one, but Tig responds.
No shot. Aaron's able to get
No,
one as
no,
well.
no,
Aaron
no,
looking
no,
to get
no,
the
no,
kill.
no, no, no.
Operto with the neural theft at 1v2.
Yo,
No
yo.
freaking way. Oh, he pulls off into the
No
left. He
way.
gets one.
No
He's gonna
way,
get the defuse as
Operto.
well.
No
Aaron
way,
with the
bro. Just
confidence
fuck.
on that guy. I
No,
thought for sure he was
no.
And Aaron has been
Yeah,
clutch
he got
after
dinked.
clutch after clutch all series
That's a
long.
Vandal
The fact
moment.
that he's the one to just finish this round out.
Dude, I
And
wish
this is a
the ramp and the
4v4
ropes guy
retake
went
with
faster.
all four members coming out through spawn. It shouldn't have been possible, Doug.
That was insane. And you touched on Dre, the spray from the Vandal hitting the flash.
Yeah.
Coming out from screens, like that was gorgeous. That allowed really everything because he was a dead man walking if that flash goes off.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm still flabbergasted. I can't.
Wrong
believe
call
how
on
many
LG
guys
$100
so
loss.
ignorant.
No way you're blaming me
rabbit
for
out of a
your
hat.
bet, bro. What?
He's just
What the
he has been
fuck?
on one. And that's a very humble way, a very light way
Bro,
to put
it's
what
not
he's
even
been able
lost
to
yet. It's
do on
literally
side of the
third
game.
map
He's
tied
really-
game.
Potter, I know we've touched on this a couple of times, but again, when you lose pistol, but
Don't
win the next
gamble.
round,
Oh, what the fuck are you
implications
gambling real money on this?
enormous.
Yeah, because not only does it stop your momentum, but you kind of feel like you can't afford to just play it.
I believe in Dre, dude.
Exactly.
He's gonna dial in and take over.
Let them
I don't
run
care what
away.
anyone says.
Next two rounds, you kind of feel forced to force into the round.
That's the
use
problem,
all
though,
your
man.
economy
That's
and
cool.
make something
God,
work. And that's
dude.
how it's becoming.
That's the problem, though, dude.
And right now,
People only remember your last
back and
match.
forth, back and
Like,
forth.
When
it doesn't matter if he had a bad game here. I still think he's a really good player.
You only have 12 rounds.
I know I gassed him up, but like it just happens,
LG lost
dude.
You lose
some
pistol, that's one
rounds.
off the board.
They shouldn't
Economy
be.
Yeah,
busted, so
they
that's
should be
close.
out.
You know
and-
you're probably going to win the next round too. So of the 12 rounds, you've already lost 3 of them. That's huge.
It's absolutely huge, and the money's been tight.
Yep.
This entire series long, right? I mean, and once again, LG, they're just barely limping coming into this round. The weaponry, it's not on their side. There is an Astro Wall that will come into play right off the rip, in fact.
I'm worried because they're doing an A rush and Zekin gets his ult off one kill.
They're
Yeah.
going, baby, they're going. But Zekin with the... Oh, no. Zekin's already good for 3. Gets 2 with that showstopper.
Poor Dre,
Moose
dude,
stops
going
it,
in
but
first
the
and
damage
dying
has
every-
been done. 2 left on the side of Luminosity. You've got Dazzle and you've got Moose. But the spike hasn't even made its way past ramp. He's going to have to rotate off. He doesn't have any friends left.
BCJ with the perfect spray coming through. And Dazzle, he's just all left on his lonesome, just kind of scratching his head, wondering what the heck just happened.
And that was a dialed up, hard, heavy hit, right?
Yeah.
Like the cosmic divide. They wanted to go fast. There was no doubt about it. But the counter punch from XSET, specifically Zekin with the showstopper, as we highlighted, was gorgeous.
Absolutely gorgeous. I'm not sure how I feel about the Cosmic Divide going down that early into the round. You know, we got to think.
It's the real gun round right here.
Space,
They
a
got
little
this
bit of
right here.
time that you need.
I pushed when they saw result. They didn't, dude. Like he got the result off the first kill. It's okay.
It's
okay.
hit or miss, right? So
Sky ult, pretty big.
Can we talk about money for a second? Aaron 7,300.
Dude, Pro has
7,100.
with this
They've
game.
got money for
It's
games.
not working.
It's starting to stack up. It's certainly starting to
It's my
stack up, which
Phantom.
is... We couldn't have said that 5 rounds ago.
No, not at all. Right, like this feels like while the score may not reflect it, we're really starting to feel a gap that's been built as XSET. Even if they drop this round, like they've got money for what, 3 rounds at this point?
Definitely gives them a little bit more cushion here, and Dazzle is going to use his last bird. And Pure still got 2. I mean, the Sky ult for Dazzle, it should come into play, I think, in this round, potentially for a B split. But you can see Dazzle here, he's wanting to get a little bit more map control before he actually invests.
What the fuck? Yeah,
it's coming out into play.
I didn't even...
Potter predicting things yet again. Pure going in aggressive. Dazzle able to clean him up, but BCJ from down low able to get one of his own on to Dre. Aaron gets in on the action as well.
Okay. Good trades, good trades, good trades, good trades.
Kill feed, it's just left, right. The spike
Good trades. He's got it up on the retake.
For both teams, Luminosity should be able to get the spike down. Def's just a pixel of a player, and now he knows.
Oh yeah.
Where Aaron is. Or Moose, excuse me, I'm sorry, Moose, as he gets the Viper's pit down. Second going again.
Going in.
Proto, don't throw.
Gorgeous.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's gorgeous. It's just
Nah, Moose is gonna win this.
He's got 9 bullets.
Turn around,
He
Moose.
does have the safety of his Viper's pit. So
Fuck, he's got 9 bullets, bro.
And potentially make something happen.
I like this push.
I need him to hit a
like
reload,
the
dude.
The 9 bullets.
I don't think he can.
I think it's gonna come into play here.
That's all you need, though.
Oh.
All you need, down to 5 bullets.
Yes!
Nice.
Let's go, Caleb.
A Red Bull
Holy
Luminosity.
shit,
They're
dude.
not going away.
Oh my goodness, the fact that LG are able to convert that's exactly what they needed. They expended and invested so much coming into this round, and although Def, he looked like he would be good for that shot, somehow the Viper's pit just comes right in the nick of time as Moose is planning. He's able to make his escape, his great escape in fact, and they're able to convert this. That's crazy that LG still won the round, even with that sort of unfortunate events happening.
Well, and we see just how devastating it can be.
No, I'm sure more people are rooting for XSET.
That was all he needed. He could have done with 4.
I don't know.
Speaking of Viper's pits, we have another one coming out from XSET across the middle of the map.
Dude, Dre's just getting fucked, man. That's like he's not like he's just dashing in there, just melting him with abilities.
Yeah.
He's the only one going in. Like obviously he has to dash. Like I feel so bad, dude. I feel so bad, bro.
Dude, every time he's stunned,
He sucks stunned. Like why are they can't do these fast traps, man? It's an Astra, a Sage, a Raze, a Viper, bro. It's literally impossible to do these rushes. Someone's telling him to do this.
Make LG have to slow down.
There's not a whole lot.
Yeah,
of
obviously
room
he's just
for
listening to the
Luminosity
calls.
work.
Yeah, he's just listening to the call, bro. Like why are they doing this fast shit? Okay, that works, I guess. But you know they slow it down. Look.
And they're gonna have the neural theft come through as well. Def good for 1.
Okay, 2v1.
Good for Pure left in.
You know he's on site.
Spike is gonna rotate off to the site. Pure is gonna hightail it over.
What, a trip here? Camp there?
I wish I could just tell him to head up, bro. Like right now, like just you got. Fuck, bro. Yeah, that's why I'm seeing the cam. I'm seeing that. Like.
This is unlosable, right?
He started off this round with an operator, or maybe it was on the back of Def.
Nah, they got this. They got this.
Exactly, but now Pure, he's picked up that Phantom.
I know he looks sad, bro. It's literally breaking my heart right now. Like I swear.
That's information, but he doesn't know if he's.
Bro, he got
doesn't
this.
know if he's back sight. There's just so many angles now that Pure has to clear, and right now, LG they're playing this to perfection. They're not giving Pure any shot back into this round.
Now there's no snake bite. There's no post plants that Moose can deal with. He doesn't have any util, so it's just gonna have to be the.
They won this, bro. There's no way they lose this.
Pure half. That's it. A proto good for 4. The
Dude,
guy
everything
is nuts.
updated before the
Luminosity
kill.
take the lead again.
Huh?
We talked about bankroll
The
Potter.
scoreboard
Except we're in a
updated before the
decent
kill.
spot to where they could lose.
Dude, everything.
Would be
Like the
okay.
cam, the voice.
It's starting to run out.
Yeah, I'm pretty confused. See, like they played a Dre went in and died, and then they played a slow round because they got slowed down. On the they're gonna do air rush.
And it's only fitting that as we're closing out this third map, we're right back.
I think XSET gave it to them. They wanted like to clear ramp or
Yeah,
something.
it was troll. It was too quick.
But okay, XSET, they are going to be able to force a buy here.
But this is
Except
really
the
their
last buy.
one, right? Like,
Yeah.
they're not going to be able to
Mid
buy the
collapse.
next round. So for XSET, you've got to make something happen here. You do have 3 ultimates to work with to the 0 of Luminosity. Dre.
Okay, okay. Good trade.
As well. The guy just doesn't stop.
We'll take it. We'll take
They're
it.
coming so fast
Oh, they
into
have Rose.
the round. Your boy, it looks like a Proto is just gonna beeline it straight towards Speed Def. He's the only defender here. Okay, they've slowed things down once more here.
They called that back because you saw the spike. It was both Moose and Dre, or excuse me, Proto and Dre, who were in garage, like they were gone,
almost out.
But they call it back. They cut noise. Looks like they're waiting for a challenge from mid. I don't know that they're going to get one anytime soon, though.
And BCJ and Zekin, they're in. It doesn't look like they're in a crossfire, but this should turn into a pretty quick crossfire as long as these two react appropriately. BCJ, though, as I say that, he's moving more and more towards A, and that might actually be perfect. Your boy Dre is going to go sniffing around into ropes here. 30 seconds left in the round. Oh, BCJ.
Oh, BCJ! You mentioned it. BCJ gets 2, but that's it. Proto's able to trade that out, but he's left in a 1v3. He's back into comfy territory. He's back on A. We've talked about his heroics on this site. He's going to have to do it again. 13 seconds left. Still has to get the spike down. Okay,
10 seconds left.
He still should have time. All right, he's still going to be able to get the spike down, but look at the challenge. They're just full B hopping across. Aaron's the one who lands the shots. Gorgeous from XSET. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous stuff indeed. Def, he knows he stopped the plant. He knows he's able to just beeline it into there and make things work. And look at this, man. XSET, they took the fight over towards mid. And generally, if you come out on just even trades like that, your defense, it's going to crumble eventually.
Yep.
But XSET, they somehow make this round work.
No ults, actually. No ults.
You heard it, no ults, none on the side of Luminosity. Yeah, they have a couple players that are close, but nothing doing. Dre going for a Guardian, a couple of Spectres, pistols.
Are these guys just, are these kids in a Discord together, like, spamming Squid Game spoilers, bro?
As we're tied up at 10 apiece, and Potter, you can feel the tension, right? Like, you can feel it. It's
Bro,
so,
nobody
so
likes
close.
you.
Both teams playing on a knife edge.
You guys probably have no friends.
But the job is not done quite yet.
You
Luminosity
go do something else with your lives.
Success. They're leaning towards B here. And Aaron may have his hands full. Yeah, they're coming. Aaron dropping a couple. Oh, forget Aaron. Look at BCJ. BCG is able to get 2. Aaron's been able to back up into safety. Zekin gets 1 as well. Luminosity tried. They tried their damnedest to get onto the site, but nothing doing.
Nothing doing indeed, and even Tig, he almost got
They
a
run
frag
it
there
down,
to
wasn't it?
kind of at least take away something, some sort of consolation prize, but Tig, he's got his back. There's a crossfire already in place. XSET, make this B hit hold work out beautifully. Moose quickly placing down, Aaron, my bad. Aaron quickly placing down those Viper mollies, bought all the time they needed.
And you can even see, like, they had to push through it.
These fast shots, man.
I wish they wanted to hit it, but the damage that they had to take was pretty difficult. And then, as you mentioned, BCJ, he understands, like, they're going to be funneling through here. There's no one who goes with the same pace as Jet, so Jet dashes across. But this should be, like, open season, shooting fish in a barrel. That's exactly what he does.
Bubble lost next to prime.
Conservative buy for LG, so they'll be able to actually invest everything they got coming into this one.
It's not over till it's over. It's not over till it's over.
Moose now, how crucial that Viper's Pit has been.
Cryptic Flames
Only
6-15 months.
off away. The Astral Wall might come into play as well, and Dazzle's 2 away from his ultimate as we come closer and closer.
Special T next to the prime. What the fuck?
He mentioned it. They're able to buy full here, but they're running out of options. They're running out of opportunity. They're running out of chances to have a full
Not be
buy
toxic,
and
chat,
make
please.
something happen. Look at Pure. Oh, but they're not going to clear out the tripwire. They don't want to give off any info. They're just going to rotate back, but info's been, like, they have gathered a ton of info here.
This is interesting.
There's another game after this, yeah.
As you say, but they're all over-rotating.
Zekin going aggressive. Look at him scattering. Like roaches, they just scatter all over the place. As you hear the sound of the showstopper coming out, they run for the fences. They manage to stay alive. But here's the thing. Kill, great.
One of this plays 100 Thieves.
Taken back. Oh, and that allows Zekin to do that. That allows Zekin to do exactly that. He gets 2, not able to get the 3rd, but BCJ can. Wall goes up. But
Fuck, bro.
it's on the opposite. The spike's on the opposite side of that wall.
It's okay. Only 20 seconds left in the round. BCJ at this point is saying, hey, you know what? Fine. Go ropes. Go to A.
Yeah.
I've got Astra. I've got Sky defending over there. The bird, the timing was perfect, actually. Only 10 seconds left, and
10 seconds left.
Yeah.
they can't do it.
They're not even the same zip code as the site right now. There's no way they get it down in time. XSET, in that fashion, managed to get to map point, to series point, and again, Potter.
Oh my god.
Ideally, you're getting a kill with that showstopper, but it was all about space there.
Yes, sir. I think that's definitely...
It ain't over till it's over.
It's the fact that Zekin is able to get in a forward position now, just tuck away and say, you know what, yeah, come in.
I'm already thinking about OT.
Easy frags.
Tell me, thanks for 7 months, bro.
CJ is right
Appreciate
there
it.
as well to kind of play off of his contact.
Two more.
Beautiful crossfire for XSET.
4 more.
3 rounds in a row in favor of the boys on the defensive half. Luminosity finding their backs against the ropes. And yes, it's only the upper bracket. But you certainly don't want to make a trip down early on. Early Cosmic Divide again, right? We saw this a couple of rounds ago. Right at the gate, at the barrier dropping, they invest it.
Care about baseball playoffs at all? Hell no. Who watches baseball anyway? No, I'm kidding. Baseball is a fun sport to play, but I can't watch it.
He's cleared all of A main. XSET, they know that this is a bluff.
Oh.
Devastating. That's the Viper Spit offline.
Dazzle is 1 off away. The B orb, I believe, is still up, and as you can see, Astra and Sky, they're making their way. They're making their way back towards this B main. Potentially, if your boy Dre is able to just be as patient as he possibly can, maybe they misdirect towards B, it opens up something for your boy Dre.
And that opens up space
Anything
for
is possible,
Dazzle to get
anything
the
is
ultimate, as you
possible.
were just mentioning, so now he has Seekers online. So they have space mid. You
Yeah, look
mentioned
at
Dre
XSET stack in B.
patiently playing
Oh, they
across
gamble
the
stack
map.
like crazy,
Have that
dude.
to work with. But Potter, they don't have a ton.
They're gonna
else.
have a pick too
They
with
haven't
Sky
really
probably.
left
Yeah, I
their
think
side
so.
of the 50-yard lines, if you will.
Yeah.
Other than that, Seekers.
Oh my god, it's good. Look at the rotate.
They're
Go, 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 go!
They 100% bit. Tig,
Come
he's
on,
gonna
man,
go
it's
for
too
the
obvious.
Simmons kill. As Pure kind of jiggles, oh, the information is through. He gets Cypher down. Oh, and Jet.
Dude, thank you for the 2 months.
The spike, it's not gonna go down. What?
Oh my god, what are these plans in the open, man?
No shot.
No
BCJ and Pure are able to bring it back. Pure gets the last one. How fitting for Pure. We talked about it, Potter. Who's the spark?
I can't be mad. I'm happy for Rory.
Who's it gonna be? It was by committee, but Pure had so many key moments, and for him to finish
man.
that kill,